Hey everybody, Eric here, ADL's Transport News driver. I'm here at the Bahamas, here at Bull here at the hotel. It's called the Cove of Atlantis. Keep you posted with more. Thank you.
Hey guys, here we just came through Nisita. This is Long Haul Larry, Big Blue. And the fall colors are going on. I just got off the phone with John over at JPG Travels. He's heading here to Toma. And I told him, I says, dude, by the time you get here, I says the leaves may be gone. They may be falling already. I talked to my mother earlier, and she said the leaves are already starting to fall over there by our house. These roads that come off of here, these little roads that go back into here and all this stuff, this is the Nisita Wildlife Area. And it's a huge, I don't know how big an area it is. I want to say like 80,000 acres or something like that. It's pretty good size, and it's basically just a big reserve. And boy, that river's high. Look at all the foam on the side of the road, side of the river there. Wow. It's up into the boat landing and everything. This is a big reserve up here, and it's really big with hunters. A lot of people come in here for the duck hunting and stuff because there's the river there and all the canals that go all through this here. And the whole area, it's split up with fire lanes. They have dirt roads that go all the way through here. And what they do is there is actually campgrounds in there, but there's no facilities. There's no electrical, there's no water hookups, nothing. But the really cool thing about it is you can bring your camper in. This is the way it used to be. I used to come over here all the time. You can bring a camper over here, and it's just these fire roads, and then they just have like a little clearing, and they have the campgrounds like numbered. And you go in there and you set up your camper, and you can set it up as like a camp for hunting. And it's only like, I want to say like $30 or something like that a month or something. It's really cheap. And you get your own, and there's so many spots in there, you get your own place. You won't see anybody else. And we set it up over here, and then as soon as it snows, you can't get in there. They don't plow it. And they don't charge you for those months. And so you basically come over here and you pay like 45, 60 bucks, something like that. And you can pull your camper over here and you let it here for the whole fall and winter and everything. And you leave it back in there and it becomes your little hunting camp. It's pretty cool. And we used to come back in there and we would set up a little outdoor shower, and guys come over here. We do bow hunting over here and stuff. It's a pretty cool place. A lot of deer in there. But here you can see these fall colors are just alive right now. I just haven't had the time anymore to go bow hunting. It takes a lot of your time to do that. There's a lot of prep work you gotta do, setting up tree stands, finding where the deer are running, all this stuff, and then, you know, Off season, you need to be baiting the deer in, dumping apples, corn, and stuff out there to get them to come into certain places. You know, all these things. And then, you know, and then you got to go sit out there for hours and hours and hours, just perfectly quiet. And you got to wait for that moment. You know, you got to get them in close. And I just don't have the time anymore to mess with it. But my oldest brother, he comes over here every year. He's been doing it for, I don't know, probably 20 years, something like that. And he's coming over here, and I just saw him last time I was home. And they were getting the camper all ready and stuff. And he's coming over, and he's got his son-in-law. He's coming over, and they were talking about it. They're coming over for 10 days. It's a pretty big deal for those guys. They come over and they take off of work 10 days. That's what their plan is. And so, I'll tell you right now, the first about 5 or 6, if that deer ain't a monster, they're not going to shoot it. Because they don't want to go home. You know, they take all the time off. It's like a big party over there. I think their group is usually about 5 or 6 guys. Come over and hang out there. This is Highway 21, and I'll tell you right now, if you're coming through here at dusk or dawn or something like that, at nighttime, better watch out for the deer. Lots and lots of deer jumping across this road. That corn off. Looks like they didn't even plant this field over on the left as well at all this year. Wisconsin's big metropolis. There's an auction there for 8.25 acres. sign said that this these bushes over here on the left, it is a living snow fence. That's kind of cool. They usually they like to clear the brush off, especially in Wisconsin, because they that way you can see the deer coming out and stuff. But that little stretch there, they actually got them planted right up by the road. That's their snow fence. Closeouts. I've been in there. Bunch of cheap junk. As you can see, the place is alive with color right now, and what that color means is death. All the leaves are dying, and so they'll be falling soon, and then we'll be getting some of that white there stuff. Yep. So we got a few miles here. We'll be jumping on the 39 North and heading up, and then I'm gonna be making a couple pit stops. I'm gonna stop at a Fleet Farm, get some stuff, stop at a Walmart, and then I think there's a Kenworth place up in Wausau or Stevens Plain area or something like that. I think it's up by Wausau. Probably gonna go there too. I want to ask a question. I'm thinking about installing a dump valve on here for the suspension, because I have to put the right scale in the truck, and I read through the instructions of it and everything. I'm gonna have to run a line out of the cab of the truck back to the suspension, and so I don't have a dump valve in here for my suspension, which really sucks. It's so nice to have those. So I told the boss I'm gonna check it out. If it's like $100, $200 for a little kit for a valve or whatever to just install that, I can do that. In instructions it says that you can hook right up to the dump valve line. So if I can buy this little kit, then I'll just install that, and then in the dash, I'll tie into that line for the dump valve, and that'll work. So I'm gonna see if they got a little kit they sell. And how much is it? So we'll catch you guys up there. I just talked to John, and I guess it's the place that I'm picking up. It's not near that truck stop. So, and he said there's plenty of parking at the place where I'm picking up. I can park there. So I'll probably just go there. That way I don't have to move the truck, start my clock just to drive over to the plant. We'll see. I'll see you guys up there. Hey guys, this is Long Haul Larry, Big Blue, and we got a little Johnny the chicken. Oh, Johnny, it'll be okay. We are sitting in here in Marathon, Wisconsin. It is 4:30 a.m., October 12th, 2018. And it is a whopping 33 degrees, guys. Wikers, it's cold. We're sitting up here, and actually they're loading us really early. You gonna be okay, Johnny? Johnny, do you need one of your pills? All right, let's get one of your pills. Here you go. Here's. Does that help you a little bit? You want to tell them what's going on? All right. Well, Johnny's got PTCD. For you non-chicken people, well, what that is this post-traumatic chicken disorder. He was out there, you know, usually we go to Moorfield and we pick up our chicken load there, and he saw like live chickens the last time, and he got real excited, and he was like, well, hey, you know, I think there's a playground behind the place. I want to go play with the chickens. I tried to explain it to him. You don't want to go behind the chicken factory. The outcome won't be good. And, you know, he didn't blame me. Well, then we went to Timberville on this load, and that we just delivered, and we picked up this load, and on Timberville, it's the opposite. You have to drive through the chicken processing part of the plant. And Johnny here, he saw some things that he just wishes he could forget. So he just, it's gonna be okay. We got up here a little bit late last night. We had to stop off and take Johnny to the doctor. So we got him some medicine, and we took him to the chicken coop. Yeah, is that gonna help you out with the medication now, you think? Alright. Here, you need to go to sleep. So, we got up here late last night, and I checked in, and I wasn't gonna really even check in. I was just gonna park. And I couldn't find a lot where you could really park at and stuff, and so I went inside, I talked to the shipper, and I was just like, hey, I'm way early, you know, I heard I could park here and stuff, and we're like, oh, what's your pickup number? So I gave him my pickup number and everything, and they looked it up, and they said, well, we're missing a couple items, but let's take your phone number, and probably, it should be here by midnight, and we can get you loaded. I was like, cool. So they told me where to go, and I went back here behind the building and backed into the lot, and I went to sleep. And I thought, you know what? I better go to sleep because they maybe call me in the middle of the night. So they called me about 4:15 and said, hey, back into the dock, and we'll get started on you. I'm actually the only truck here. So this is cool. I'm not supposed to load here until tonight. So they're loading me like a little over 12 hours early. So that's cool. But I woke up and it's I got this little caution light on my truck, and I'm like, what's the problem here? What's going on? And I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going through my fault codes and everything else. It's not showing a fault, but I got a yellow light. I'm like studying it. It's a snowflake. Big Blue's saying, it's cold. Let's go someplace else. So we're gonna get loaded and we're gonna start heading out of here. I had all these grand plans of doing some things and stuff. I mean, I got metal in here. I got pieces of steel and stuff here to make camera mounts for outside and everything. And I plan on doing all these different things. I was gonna work on some things last night, but I got up here a little bit late, kind of stopped too many places, shopping and stuff. Was talking to the Kenworth dealer and stuff, and got up here a little bit too late, and I decided, well, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I checked in, and then they said, so I'm gonna go to sleep. And I thought today I would work on stuff, but it's not gonna happen probably. I'm probably gonna take off and just get running. I think I'm gonna take off, make my way to Texas, and I should get down there and be down there Saturday evening or afternoon or something like that. And then I'll get a chance to do all these different projects and stuff and be a little warmer temperature. But I am going to install my the weigh scale on this trailer. As soon as I get loaded here, I'm going to pull back over in the lot, try to park underneath the light, go up underneath there, and I'm going to try to install this weigh scale thing on this trailer, because this is a cheese load. It's going to be heavy, and I'm going to need to calibrate this thing. And when you calibrate it, you have to be able to have an axle weight of 31 to 33,000 pounds to calibrate it. So this one here, I'll be able to get that. So I figure I could quick install it, and then I'll take off and scale the load, and then I'll be able to show you guys how to calibrate this thing too. So that's my plan. As soon as I get done here getting loaded, I'll head over there and throw this thing in. That should only take me 15 minutes or so, real quick install. And there we go. Threw a couple more videos on the front of this one of Eric down there in the Bahamas. I don't know. He's not responding to me about this sign-on bonus. I don't know if he's understanding this or not. We'll see what happens. So we'll see what's going on with him. But he just sent a couple quick videos, a couple different areas. And I just put them on the front of the video, and maybe I'll do another one later today or something like that. So I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night as they're watching this here video. If you are not, well, we certainly could change that around and just try it all over again tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow, today. I'm confused. I'm up too early. So I'll catch you guys later. Bye.